Alright, well, out of habit I just started working and forgot to record, but here's my hubcaps, and the problem was they had this in them, so they were meant for the smaller rim. They didn't fit on my rim, so I had to cut that off with an angle grinder, and then I just kind of, I don't know if you can see it, just kind of hammered it flat, and then took a Dremel and cut off the burrs. This hubcap is the correct, it's supposed to be like that, but this hubcap's the correct lip, but I'm just kind of ghettoing it because these are $200 to buy a new set. Alright, what I'm doing on the inside, see how it's disgusting? Turning it to that, I'm using rust reformer. This one. Let's see. Now this is for a rat rod, not a professionally restored tree. And it's done on a budget, clearly. But it will look good. Alright. I'm not even going to wait for that to finish drying. Oh no, the original patina. Oh god. Street cred. People are like, what the hell are you doing? Alright, well, I'll come back in a minute when these are dry. Well, they're all dry. I didn't need to rust proof the top of this. It wasn't rusty, but I did the bottom. The bottoms, all these are done. I did scuff them up a bit. I used 3M, just 60 grit, like sandpaper for wood, you know. Just a towel with some water, and all I'm doing is making sure all the paint is off. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Alright, well, I wiped them all off. As you can see, the rag's not dirty. Let me talk for a second about the primer and the spray paint. These are the best spray paints that I've ever used. Now they're almost $6 a can, 5 something. It's worth it. We're doing this on the cheap, but I don't want it to flake off or peel off later. You know, so I buy these. It was expensive, but you know, it's gonna be worth it in the long run. I'm gonna put primer on it, then white, and then red in the center, just like that one. I wish they all looked like that. I would leave them, but you know, they'll look decent when I'm done. Be right back and I'll video me shooting some primer on this. Alright, here's the primer. It's always good to put these cans in some boiling water. Not boiling, hot water, what the hell. It makes the paint flow better, especially being how cold it is. This is an original hubcap, and I'm sure somebody out there is going to be like, oh my god! But they need to match, so. The paint out of these flows really good. There's two. I'm gonna just finish this up. You get the idea. Primer is dry on these. This is 220 grit, regular 3M sandpaper, same brand. It's ready for wood. I'm gonna hit these with this sandpaper and start painting them white. But you get me sanding. I don't have to film. All right. I scuffed them up a bit with that 220, and I'm gonna shoot it with gloss white. What I'm trying to go for here is, you know, a couple months down the road, I want these to kind of chip barely, but to look like they were used for 60 years. I don't want it to look brand new. That's not what I'm trying to do. But they were too far gone. You know, there's a difference between patina and looking like it just came out of a junkyard, you know. Gonna shoot it with this white, and I'll show you what it looks like. I have the gloss white on here. Gonna do probably 2 coats. I don't need to film that. I'll come back when I'm putting the red on the bow ties. These are done, and I don't know if you can see it. Man, they're like actually, they feel like they're coated. Like, obviously there's paint on them, but they feel like a plasticky. It's nice. Just use masking tape, painter's tape. I don't have. I'm gonna tape off around this and take my Rust-Oleum and spray the bow ties. Here's them all taped off and getting ready to spray with the red. Oh my god. I can imagine peeling it off and it just be complete crap or really good. We'll find out in a little bit. Alright, well there they are. They look fairly decent. I think they'll look the best when they're just a little bit scratched up, but they came out pretty good. Alright, well I'm trying to get a video of everything. Here's the bumpers. Pretty straight, a little dent there, but they look ratty. So we're going to change them, but look at the patina of the truck. We're going to keep that, but we're going to, and I might paint the front grille. I don't know, but obviously this bumper has seen its better days. So here's the before, and probably get a shot of me painting it. But the truck, you notice I've gotten rid of the rust, but it looks good like this. The whole cab I have, it looks really, it's really good. Didn't do the roof yet, but the whole cab besides for the roof, that just looks great. Now the bed I'm going to work on next, and I'll hopefully get a video of me doing that. Just kind of the before. Here's this old ratty looking bumper. Same stuff, 60. I'm just going to sand it some and then shoot it with primer. I'm in the middle of sanding and I noticed this dent here, so you know, I'm thinking I can just hammer it back out. Well, look at that. Apparently his bumper ripped in half at some point, and somebody has welded it back together. I just think that's kind of cool because, I mean, that's the look we're going for, is just rat rod, you know, fixed it yourself type look. It's done sanded. It's pretty smooth. I'm gonna get a shot of primer on here, and then I'll film that. Well, that actually looks pretty sick the way it is, but the front bumper's in such poor condition. You know, I don't want them to be mismatched. I'm just doing the old cardboard trick. I'm going to move the cardboard down as I go the ghetto way. Well, I need two hands, so. There's the primer. It looks fairly decent. When it dries, I'll sand it and paint it white, and right now I'm going to work on sanding the front bumper. Here's the front bumper sanded. Gonna shoot it with primer, and I'll get a video of it finished. Alright, well that took like 2 minutes. Looks pretty good. I have a few runs. Sand them out. Made it on 1 can of primer for both bumpers and all the hubcaps. It's pretty good. Wow, this is just one coat. It looks great. See, that's more of the rat rod look, to me at least, than a junkyard look. I'm gonna give it another coat, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the front bumper. Front bumper looks pretty good. I did get a fair amount of overspray, but I'll fix that. Looking at it now, I definitely want to repaint that grill and around it, but it looks pretty good. I have the hubcap just kind of sitting there, but you can see what it looks like with the bumper painted. And you still get the patina, but it doesn't look as gross. And I just want them to get a little bit nicked up on the road, but I'll let that happen naturally. The rims are going to be painted red, and I have those brand new tires, so an update on that. I have to get valve stems. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, see ya.